case study tracing a missing archaeologist, Uzbekistan client background. A UK-based archaeological institute contacted Bond Rees to locate an archaeologist who had gone missing while conducting excavations in Uzbekistan. The archaeologist, a specialist in Central Asian history, was leading a team to explore ancient Silk Road sites in the Kyzylkum region, known for its challenging desert terrain and remote locations. The institute grew concerned after the archaeologist failed to check in for over a week, especially given the extreme temperatures and potential risks associated with working in such an isolated area. The investigation Bond Rees began by collecting all relevant information, including the archaeologist's planned excavation sites, last known location, and recent communications. The archaeologist had been staying in Urgench, a city in western Uzbekistan, and was scheduled to travel to several ancient ruins in the Kyzylkum region to conduct surveys and excavations. The last communication from the archaeologist was a satellite phone message indicating they were heading toward a newly discovered site in the desert, digital footprint and local contacts. Our digital forensics team conducted a thorough analysis of the archaeologist's digital footprint, including satellite phone records, GPS data, and recent emails or communications with the institute. The last known signal from the archaeologist's satellite phone showed a location near the ruins of an ancient fortress in the Kyzylkum desert, but all communication ceased after that point. This raised concerns about a possible accident, equipment failure, or a medical emergency due to the extreme conditions. Bond Rees reached out to local contacts, including local guides, government officials, and fellow researchers, to gather more information. Several contacts confirmed that the archaeologist had hired a local driver and guide to transport them to the excavation site, but none of them had been seen since they left Urgench. On-the-ground investigation in Uzbekistan. With these leads, Bond Rees deployed local investigators in Urgench and collaborated with local authorities to initiate a search operation. Our team coordinated with local guides and government officials to explore the area around the last known location of the archaeologist. After several days of investigation, we discovered that the vehicle carrying the archaeologist and their team had become stuck in a sand dune while traveling through the desert. Further inquiries revealed that the archaeologist and the team had tried to dig the vehicle out, but the intense heat and lack of water had forced them to abandon the effort. They had taken refuge in a small, partially excavated structure at the ancient site, hoping to wait out the conditions until help arrived. Unfortunately, their satellite phone had been damaged during the attempt to free the vehicle, preventing them from contacting their institute or calling for help. Outcome Bond Rees quickly confirmed the archaeologist's location and condition, relaying this critical information to the Archaeological Institute in the UK. The institute arranged for local support to reach the site with water, food, and medical supplies. The archaeologist and the team were safely transported back to Urgench, where they received further care and rest. The archaeologist, although exhausted and dehydrated, was in good health and ready to continue their research after recovery. Why Bond Rees? This case highlighted Bond Rees' ability to locate missing persons in remote and harsh environments like the deserts of Uzbekistan. By combining digital forensics, local intelligence, and effective on-the-ground search operations, Bond Rees ensured a swift and safe recovery of the missing archaeologist. Our commitment to supporting academic institutions and safeguarding their personnel, even in challenging conditions, remains steadfast and dependable.